Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. This is Mohammed Aljaber, and we are still working on chapter 4 exercises from our investment course. Here in this video, we're going to be looking at question number 16. So let's read the question together. The question says, corporate fund started the year with a net asset value of $12.50. By year end, its net asset value was $12.10. The fund paid year-end distributions of income and capital gains of $1.50. What was the rate of return to an investor in the fund? Okay. So here, as you can see, we are assuming someone investing in this fund, and as we can see, the net asset value of that fund had dropped by about 40 cents, okay? But the investor did receive distributions of $1.50, okay? So just by looking at the question, we can analyze it a little bit. We can see that the investor probably, or actually, had made a profit, but that profit would be less than the amount of the distribution. But in order to calculate it as a rate of return, we use the following formula. Rate of return, similar to what we do with stocks, okay? If you remember, we talked about stocks and how they do generate returns to the investors in two ways: capital gains and distributions, or income. Capital gains result from the change in the stock price, and income is generated when the business itself, the underlying business of that stock, distributes dividends to the investors. Okay, so rate of return will equal the change in net asset value, so delta net asset value plus distributions all divided by the starting NAV, or starting net asset value. Okay, and then of course we're going to multiply by 100 because we want to present our rate of return in a percentage format. Okay, so let's substitute our figures here. Now in this kind of question, you need to be careful as to which one or which number is the starting value, or the starting net asset value, and which one is the ending net asset value, right? Because when you want to calculate the change, you want to start with the ending value and then subtract the beginning value, right? And here, as you can see, the ending value was the $12.10. So I'll say $12.10 minus the beginning net asset value, which was $12.50. Okay, and then we will add the distributions, which is the $1.50 right here. So $1.50. Okay, when we will divide all that by the start of the year, or the beginning net asset value, which was $12.50, and then multiply by 100. Okay, bring out our calculator. 12.10 minus 12.50 equals minus 0.4 plus 1.5, that's 1.1, or $1.10, divided by 12.50 multiplied by 100. So I'll divide by 12.50, and that will equal 0.0880 multiplied by 100 to transform into a percentage, and that will be 8.08 Okay, which is the answer to the question, which says what was the rate of return to an investor in the fund? That would be the investor's rate of return, 8.08%. All right, pretty short and straightforward question. I hope you found this video useful, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.